So the federal government of Nigeria has now resolved that all criminals in this country that has been terrorizing the peace and progress of this country will now be flushed out. This revigorated, renewed hope or agenda is to ensure that Nigeria is safe for a lot of these miscreants and criminals. So because of that, any beer criminal they are pursuing, whether or not they're in the south, they're in the north, they're in the east, they're in the west, it's massive. Unfortunately, the only challenge is that instead of pursuing the criminal, they have decided to pursue somebody that they think is more deadly than the criminal. So Senator Natasha Akpabio is the federal government new focus, and of course, ably engineered by the chief engineer that can engineer any engineering, but not the engineer that can remove poverty and remove hunger from the land. Senator Akpabio, aided by Yahaya Bello, the former governor. And unfortunately, anytime I remember Yahaya Bello, I remember that there was an EFCC chairman that vowed out. So Yahaya Bello is now a witness to the federal government of Nigeria. Okay, to the federal government of Nigeria on a charge or a criminal charge against Senator Natasha. The same federal government that is detesting corruption. The same Yahaya Bello that is on EFCC watch list. The same Yahaya Bello that is supposed to be a fugitive because of the nonsense, the crimes he has committed against Kogi people. The same Yahaya Bello is now going to be a witness. You see, guess who else is a witness? Dr. Sanjaduru. AKA, I know nobody, I support nobody, I'm here for justice. Sanjaduru is going to be a witness. So let's get into the details. So officially, the federal government of Nigeria has now filed a criminal charge against Senator Natasha for allegations of assassination conversations. Of course, Senator Natasha on 2 occasions. First in I think I can't remember which one was first, but I think she said that on national TV, on China's TV, and also while she visited her people, the famous triumphant entry into her senatorial district where she came on air after she was blocked on water, land, and even and then of course she was very, very vocal and said that, right? So the beautiful thing is that federal government is the one suing, but of course Akpabio and the what's her name? And his name Asukwo, Senator Asukwo and Yahaya Bello. I almost said Senator Yahaya Bello because that's the goal. The goal is to send Natasha to jail for this crime so that Yahaya Bello can, because all of the other plans they had, they wanted to do to block her, suspend her for life. It wasn't working. Then recall her, it did not work. They now wanted to do a media detonation of her popularity and her voice by using fake serial blackmailer and criminal Sanjaduru. That did not work. Now they are resorted to the... And did Natasha not mention all of this? Because the problem is the problem. They have... So all of... This one will still fail. It will still fail. How can... number 3 man in Nigeria, former governor of 8 years, with all of the attendant powers, responsibility, influence on one woman, all of them have continued to fail. This one will still fail. Jobless federal government. Now, the Attorney General of Federation that has been the most embarrassing in recent time. You don't see where to weak power. Now you are so happy. You want to jump on something like this. This is something that you want to do. Whereas there have been several. See, I see the talker. Except imprisoning Senator Natasha would end criminality, insecurity, and all of the vices in this country. That's really where these things will fly. If you think that sending her to jail, Nigeria will suddenly become a first-class secured society. No wahala. Because I wonder what you are achieving. Babylon wants to weed his influence. Everybody, because ego. They are asking for you to come and come to the panel investigating the sexual harassment. You said no, you don't want. But now you are open to criminal charge and you want to stand as witness. Sanjaduru is also coming to stand as witness. The same person that say I know nobody. The other day they said it's not a problem. So how did you get into all of this mess? Because of one person. Guess what? Anything against this criminal gang guy did. Oh, and I don't know what I dey talk. When I say this, I think I dey lie. Let alone when somebody is standing with the people asking. Even if I have not benefited from Senator Natasha's developmental stride, the people of I'm here to see that the people of Kogi Central, they are complaining to say, wow, we made a mistake. They have not. They have stood with her. She's done her bit. She's impacted her people. That's all. Can Yahaya Bello even beat his chest to say what he did for 8 years, that he is proud of what he did? That failed government. Then you put your puppet there so that you can sit. You, common criminal, all of you have now ganged up. Common thieves have now ganged up to say Natasha is the problem. This one will still fail. Is it the first? It's not the first attempt. It's not the first, not the second, not the third, not the fourth. Again, this one will still fail. We'll be here and we'll report it. No wahala, we are waiting. IJOB police, bring it on. Nigeria, all of these are built. We are building the fight. By the time Nigerian people will respond to you people very soon, we will now begin to count all of this. All of your charges are with us. Use your power now. Put criminal charges. Nigerians are building their own charges. When the time comes, we'll submit the charges. And Nigerians, poor, indigent, vulnerable Nigerians that lack power, that lack secured environment, all of them will be witnesses against you people. No wahala. Drill out the way you like. Nigerians will also come. Have a nice day.